sign up letter car. NHT them a real trend setter. Plus me don't get a youth of a member. Me son just on table in December. And she look construction too. She will build your house for you and you get it well render. Davis, she a the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own vehicle and Miss D a the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own vehicle and she now start it and left you there. Me I tell your brother, yes, she well prepared. And if you're meeting enough farmer bangarang, she give you lawyer, brother, clear your fear. She are the best RST agent. She help the need if you stop pay rent. They don't care about mind them, just give me strength by steel and gravel and black and cement out. Now me house that I build up on the high, me and save some me money gone up in the sky from. Me meet Claudia, me say me nah lie bank. Got money and me pocket never giant. Me swear for me life, say me son him have to fly so. Hypocrite pagan while we die. You can't stop Claudia Davis, don't try. Every day another house gone. I Miss Davis, she a the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own vehicle and Miss D a the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own vehicle and yeah man. You know. It's Claudia Davis. Big up yourself. That's a like, subscribe, and share. Claudia Davis can get your house anywhere. Just be prepared without no fear.
Hi, hello, everybody. Hi, how are you, Laboratory? Xander Ziv, remember? Hurricane Xander Ziv. Hi, everybody on TikTok. Good afternoon, Ideal Drafting and Construction. Hi. I was telling Tony I need to go get a studio and get out of this room. Doing the live in this room. Chuck up. Own chuck. So how has everybody been? This is since the storm, right?
Yeah. Still showing everybody's handles, so I'm not even sure who's online.
Oh my gosh. Why is YouTube doing this?
So we have
Let me see if I'm any better on TikTok.
Empress 7617, Lorna YN, Born Jamaican, Shoshana. That now we recognize something.
But yeah, Shoshana. Rasta Foley. Rasta Foley. Hi, Rasta Foley. How you doing?
Gabinita. Hi. Welcome everyone to YouTube Live with Claudia.
And welcome to TikTok with Claudia. I'm live. Tell me about what's happening. So I'm not too up to date with the storm. Just came and it went. And then I'm busy now with the construction. So tell me what's happening. You can tell me what's happening.
But how are you managing?
Well, where I'm doing the construction, there is no light.
Mm-hmm.
So tell the Jamaicans creative enough.
Mm-hmm.
So the men to use their power tools, they have a regular battery, it looks like, in the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
And then hook it up to some kind of, I don't want to say inverter because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But something to convert the battery, which is DC, to AC.
Right.
And then plugging them to our power tools work quite fine.
So it's just like the battery itself that comes out of the car.
Yeah.
So that is charged.
That's charging and converting the power. That has a power, and they plug in something else too. They attach it to something else. I don't know what it's called, guys. Okay. So they attach it to something else, and that something else converts the power to AC, so that they're able to use it. Use their power tool. Works like a charm. And plug in them, power drill them, power saw. And I've been saying, guys, you need to get battery drills and battery solver. You know, those are pretty expensive, right?
Or somebody saying it's like an inverter.
Or it's an inverter. Okay, I don't know. But it worked. But I'm without electricity.
Now you manage it.
Oh my God, guys, I don't miss the light. JPS, I can't say bye bye.
You may don't miss the light.
I don't miss electricity. I don't mind having the tricklings of water in the pipe because back to bath pan and some just wait for the bath pan for full up Tony.
Do you mind not having internet?
I have it on my phone now. So guess what bugged me out for 2 weeks when the storm went down? I realized my phone is really my hand and my foot.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see people in them phone, them in the taxi, them in them phone, them in the bus, them a drive, them a do all can, them all a cook, them up on the long john, them it's literally like I just had to send Tony for my phone. Then I realized that my phone is here, so I just said, Tony, go for your phone. Because literally, it's like I feel totally lost without a phone.
I told you the other day that this generation raising cell phones.
But listen, when Gilbert grew, we never had cell phones. We didn't. That was what, 1988, I think it was. We never had any cell phones. We had landlines. And the landlines were down.
Mm-hmm.
So we got up still, walked to work, take the bus, whatever we needed to get to work. We did get to work. And we did try and somehow do some kind of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you, it's like persons were paralyzed not having their phones and the data.
I mean, this generation of people.
Yeah, and the ability to call somebody. That was just, I was driving, I saw people literally stop on the side of the road, like them get a little signal, they saw them stop. Because them can't go to the next destination and don't make this call. Or don't send these texts, you know? So I was on the North Coast, and to be exact, Digicel was like down. I mean, you go to your bed at night, nothing. Blank. You get up the next day, remember the security said to me, "Got a bridge, man, got a bridge." And I went to the bridge. I really had signal. So I had to call, make a call to Tony quick and fast. And I said, so. But if I ever shake my head, so, or turn my head, so, or even make a one step, so, there was no signal. And it was so crazy. And I'm thinking, no one knows why. No one see how the addiction is so great that the phone is literally your hand on your foot. It's like you cut off your hand and you cut off.
I'm not that addicted to my phone. But I don't have anyone really calling me.
Nobody not calling Tony.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Don't like literally have nobody calling.
No, the only person who calls is you.
About 10 times a day. Like, what would you call if I get and somebody asks me mother call you for that? Like she was in front of a client. How many call you for again? I can't remember.
You asked me how to save something on your phone.
Literally, you save? Oh, you do that? Oh, you do that? The man said, your mom really calling for ask you that? I said, yeah, you heard that, you were talking about. Yeah, she called me several times a day for ask things.
I'm just used to you calling.
Yeah. So, guys, no, it also taught me something else. Remember to tell me when the questions come up. TikTok, remember you're on live. Claudia Davis here. Tony, show your face. Tony's the other person talking to you in the background.
Real estate agents.
Both real estate agents. I'm a broker. Tony's a real estate agent. But we sell real estate, right? So if you have a property to sell, you call us. And these days, if you have a property to build, but I'm not going into no-build zones. I'm not going into disaster zones either, right? You can call me small projects.
Lorna says, I don't know how we used to live without cell phones in those days.
I don't know either. Although I remember when I just came into real estate, there was this agent. He said, let me set the appointment, make sure where you say yours is. That's it. If you're not there, it's gone. Right? Linda, no, I don't evaluation, but I can put you onto evaluator. You can WhatsApp me 876-292-6776. 876-292-6776, and I shoot you about 2 evaluators if you can call. But guys, something storm. For one, I can really do away with GPS when I think about it. And I don't need a big solar system on my house either. So on my house, I can put on solar lights on the outside. That's one. So that will take care of the lights on the outside.
Right?
Yeah. I can pull the whole yard wall. When I'm inside, there are some lamps that I can use that will charge with just a little device that I brought down. Totally going to show you the device. Where's the device? We need to bring it up.
When did I have brought that up?
You can show it to the people.
You just show them the Amazon link.
All right, show them the Amazon link. So what it is the same little solar to charge it, or you can charge your car, or you can plug it in and charge it. So I've discovered that little thing is like 100 watt, I think, maximum. I can plug in my phone, can plug in my battery bank, can plug in my little fan. The only thing it never come with is a little bag, but it came in a box, like, so I can kind of carry it around if I want to. But as I need to plug in, I don't know yet if it can plug in a little one burner hot plate. I need to look at the wattage. That I haven't done. But I can plug in the fan. Is it that? That looks like it. Oh, that's a straight rebel. That's not it. So you don't remember the name?
Master.
And you can buy, only become cheap. So I bought one for under $100 US. You can buy a bigger version of it if you want. So Tony and also have this little baby fridge that it can plug in. Can hold about 3-4 tins of juice. 6 tins of juice if you're a juice person. I want to keep plug in my little kettle and those things. So to realize that, plus you can plug in this thing called that's cooling mirror now. It's called Ever Polar. You put water in it and you plug it in, cool like an AC. But only you alone can use it because it doesn't blow directly on you, right? I use it in the nights as well, and I find that if I close the window, no, don't close the window, leave the window open, but close your door, it will cool down the room, the whole room. And you find that you wake up chilly because this thing just cool down the whole. And it burns through the whole night without the water empty. Mine is a really small one. That's perfect. Then, so I find that myself, if it's you alone, you really don't look like you need a fridge because guess what? The electricity is really, the fridge is your problem. Only I shown me how to download my Netflix shows, or even just to watch my Netflix because I'm on straight plan, or just to watch Netflix on my phone, or download my movies beforehand and download beforehand, so I don't have to use my data. You know, I'm gonna leave my fridge plugged out. Not at the house where these guys are. That them seem to need fridge, but for me personally, where I pay the bill, I am going to leave my fridge plugged out. Not plugging in back that fridge. I'm gonna plug it out, we'll clean it out, open it up. That's it. Because the fridge is one of your biggest expense. I'm also gonna get solar lights on the outside, and then I will get a lamp in the bedrooms and in the living room. And let's see how JPS bill me, because I know you're going to get a big bill after the storm here.
It's raised. It's now $109.
$109, but you can share it to them. So this one is just a 2 times 100 watts with AC AC. Your outlet's peak is 150. So if you plug in your phone and your fan, you might can't plug in nothing else. But chances are, plug in your fan, you sit in your living room, you're on your phone, you don't really need to plug in anything else, right? Besides, you could have charged up to your solar lamps and have them inside already charged, and you could have plugged them, turned those on.
I wonder why the price went up though. We bought it for $86.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah.
So Tony is sharing the screen. I'm not seeing it. Get my back to live. I'm not sharing. Oh, you're sharing. All right, get my back to the product. So this is the product here. Marbera Solar Generator 155 watts, 30-watt solar panel. As I say, you just plug it in. You see where the panel is? You see where the plug? You just plug in the solar into that, right? Put it on your veranda, make it go and charge. Then, or when you're driving up and down in your vehicle, you can plug it in and your thing that you port to. That's what I'm calling it, cigarette lighter port.
Yeah.
You can plug it in there so too. While you're driving on the whole data charge. You can also plug it in somewhere. So let's say a friend them have lights. You just go there and plug it in and wait out. There's 3 ways to charge, right?
You can buy a bigger spec to know that the government has
the government a no duty and no
on things over 100.
custom.
But, yeah, custom. But it must fall within the list. So like a generator like this.
This falls within the list. So you can bring something over 100 now?
Yeah.
And still pay no duty and no
custom.
no customs up to when? December 31st?
No, November 31st.
November 31st, 30th. So Tony can bring in one more bigger then. She had ordered a bigger one, and I said, no, stick to the under 100. Not realizing that the government had changed it. So they've raised it now to $109. But you guys know how to get things cheaper. So you can, so it have a silent fan. Let me see that. I never see that feature there.
No, I think the fan in it is silent.
Ultra light and silent.
This is the one I'd wanted first.
$139. Yeah. And this is a 200-watt peak with foldable solar panels, 30-watt with AC. 110 multiple port LED flashlights. So this one came with flashlights. Other one come with flashlight? No flashlight. Okay. And how much did you pay to clear it now, to get it? So she brought it in through circles, right?
I paid 5,000 something.
5,000 Jamaican dollars.
Yeah, 5,000. No, call it 6,000.
Call it 6,000. And how much you paid for it then was 89 US with shipping and everything.
And I had a book with it too, so but everything was $89.
What kind of book?
Letter practice book for Zana.
Oh, you bought a real book. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good little thing. So if you have people out here who don't have any electricity still, this will be a good product for you to send to them.
And they come smaller too, this is just the version we bought. But if you're like tight budget wise.
No, this one we didn't buy. This is a 200. We bought 100.
No, I mean the company itself has lots of them. So like budget wise, if you need to go a little bit smaller, you can.
Oh, they have smaller. They have bigger.
They have bigger too.
Up to what? How big?
Big.
Yeah. So it's a good alternative to buying a generator.
Right, see?
$71. And that's one for how much watts? 80 watts, this one. That one looks like it has a flashlight.
It does, right there.
Yeah.
This one, we've seen this one in person.
Yeah, so you can consider buying things like these. And just when you get back your light, if you still feel like you want to be on GPS, you pack it up and put it away, and then the next hurricane comes in, you can back it out again.
And for those who can, they can use the energy benefit and get solar.
Those who can. And you should give them up to 2.5. But I've had estimates for 2 bedrooms for 1.6, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the prices are going down. But if you don't want to outlay them big money that for solar, guys, just use one of those little portable things. Perfect. You hold it in your hand, so perfect. It's not by your phone and make it charge. And it's easy. Novice like me when I know nothing. Plug in the thing, it charge, plug in. I mean it's like a no-brainer.
Devon says, so much for building codes. Atrika says, ladies, show us what's the call. Okay, we just showed it. And Lorna is asking, what about washing clothes? Do you wash with hands?
Yeah, what do you mean? Washing clothes, remember, so we now wear dirty clothes dirty. Matter of fact, you don't even need to do that. Wash with hand. If you put your clothes to soak, all the dirt and everything, and then you just wash out, scrub your neck, your arm, and so on. But remember, we're not wearing dirty clothes
Like back in the day.
like back in the day.
It's not honestly doing gym wear and construction as
Yeah.
a profession. Your
Mhm.
clothes not that dirty.
And besides, construction clothes do not go in machine.
well, that too.
Yeah,
Them hand wash them.
them hand wash them. It don't go in the machine. So,
Oh, somebody says they've extended it to end of December.
oh, it's the end of December. Okay. So, Tony, if you get to find yourself with some money, buy a bigger one.
Oh, she says, Cherry Cross says to check the information. From my understanding, you still pay duties. What is exempt is the GCT.
Well, we only paid $5,000 for that, and normally you don't pay how much for that. Well,
No, I think I paid the normal rate. I think that's just the weight.
the wages was five.
Yeah, because
five
it was
pounds.
£9. It was £9.
No, but it's £1,000 a pound.
roughly. But it doesn't always work out to £1,000 per pound.
So it is waived. So normally you don't pay the duty anyway on things under $100. So which is why I said to her, don't buy one over $100 because I was worried about the duty coming in. Because normally if you buy something for $200, you're gonna pay an extra $200 to clear it, right? Which is why I said order below the 100. But you say you still pay the duties. What is exempt is a GCT.
Okay.
But check it, guys, because I could swear the ministry say again. The minister say you get exempt from duty.
Yeah, and I mean, when I was in circles, the amount of generators that were there, the storeroom at the back couldn't hold them. They actually had them at the front.
People said buy generator shit.
Yeah, the solar generators, though, not the regular generators.
Yeah, the solar one, but they bought the bigger one.
the big ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can afford it, if you have a family member who don't have no light still, get one of those little ones for them, send it down to them, let them use it. Make a world of difference. Charge your phone, which is all you need, a little fan, if you can find online too, a little desktop fan that uses but you don't even need that because this particular thing can plug in your regular stand-up fan, which is only drawing 80 watts. The regular house fan that draw 80 watts, you can plug it in it.
But surprisingly, the nights have not been hot.
No, they haven't. Well, we're going into December.
Yeah, it's still getting breeze.
Alright. Ignoring my TikTok people. Hi, TikTok. Hi, Jay. Hi, how you doing? I don't know if anybody asked me a question. You can ask me the questions, guys. Let me see. Go back. Ask me questions on money, finance, and real estate.
I don't know. I feel like Jamaica hasn't been through. This is like the first one in a long time, like a natural disaster.
VJ Anthony. Hi, VJ. Dorrit. Hi, Dorrit. How you doing? You feel like you haven't been through a proper storm yet? Sepra Watson. Hi, Sepra.
Well, the thing is, like, I was very small when Gilbert came, and Richard didn't exist yet.
Derek. Hi,
So I
Derek.
feel like this is our first real initiation into it, you know?
Claudette says hi, Tony. Hi, Claudette.
Hi.
Nadine West says hi. This is our first initiation into it. But then we are in the east, so we never get the brunt of it. What I do know is that storm that come out Gilbert, which come from the east. St. Thomas and Portland side and walk through the middle of the island. We would not be talking to you now. That I'm sure of. Gilbert was a category 3 and it came quickly and went. This one sat on us. Even I was home from the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it was raining all that time, which is why I didn't go on the road. I decided I was staying put. It was raining all that time, guys, and it was like crazy. And then this one came with the howling winds, like a real ghost movie.
Jennifer says, hi, it's Jennifer from London.
Hi, Jennifer. Is that Miss Jennifer? Where you sitting at?
Right here.
Yeah, that's Miss Jennifer. Hi, Miss Jennifer. How you doing? Yeah. So this hurricane was, but everybody.
Oh, wait, so what happened after Gilbert? You lost it, you didn't lose your house.
No, I was in a concrete house with a slab roof. I was paying rent for one room, share bathroom, kitchen, and everything. Utilities included too. So I was paying a one room rent, 500 Jamaican dollars a month.
So how long were you without utilities?
About 4 to 6 months, I think. Hurricane came in September. We got light early in the new year, but it was. But I do remember the stress of it. As again, the light never bothered me. The light never bothered me. We use gas stove. My friend back out our coal stove. So if you don't iron, and them have coal iron too, them have a coal iron. So if you really want iron your clothes, you could have do that. Or you wear pressure. We never really miss the light. I mean, I tell you, we never have the light. We never have the phone them time. We had house phone. When you go work, the offices had standby generators.
Okay.
So you go to work, you do your work.
Was work highly computerized?
Yeah, we had computers at that time. Yeah, man. That's why they had to have standby generators, because those in them and them time that them have, and I like you have storage in the cloud. Them time that them have their own servers.
Oh, the server, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was with an insurance company. Market was life insurance company I was with, so we never had the run in terms of persons wanting to for house and car and all that.
Okay.
But it was, what was scary was the actual storm. So you sat, you look through the window, literally the roof and just lift up so like saucer. And the satellite dishes just lift up, because I live in a Kingston 6 at the time. So lift up so like saucer, I just imagine how scary it was for some persons. We lost quite a number of persons at that time too. But because I went through Gilbert, I knew what was coming next. So I knew that we're gonna have the food shortage. We're not food shortage. We're gonna have hiking at price. Not because food short,
Well, not anymore.
but because tomato reached $1,000.
But when your
because
vegetables will go.
yeah, them want to just raise the price, So them tell you say it's scarce or whatever, but that's not true. We say tomato, the one of them something that's still in the supermarket. So there really is no reason for them to raise the price yet. So we know that was coming. I knew that was coming. I also knew the looting was coming with wherever.
The looting seems to have happened like instant.
The looting, of course, it's gonna happen instant. Which is why the government should have dropped a curfew on the day and then
But I don't get it. Why are they looting? Where do they put the stuff?
I don't know. We used to storms and we know they're gonna loot. So, we should have just had a curfew the hurricane day and 2 days after the hurricane. Keep everybody in place until government could have access when they need for it.
Herman says hello from the UK. Hi.
Hi.
And Lorna says kerosene oil lamp, so we never miss light. Coal stove, and we used to use some iron that we put on the coal stove.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna forget about the home sweet home lamp. So we actually have two of those here, as we don't use candles. Yeah. We never miss the light. I'm telling you. And no, I don't miss the light.
So, question: weren't you bored?
Not really. When night come, you go in bed.
Like
Remember, you're in the darkness,
I know, like, but people are saying like during this storm when the light did go for like 2 or 3 hours, they were like they were bored.
What about their battery radio? You notice I bought a battery radio? I bought a battery radio the Saturday, I think it was. Right? Because from experience, I know during the storm, they probably shut down the grid. I'm not going to watch TV or anything. I know that there's a battery radio going to save me. You're going to listen to all of the radios program that way. But funny. I'm still listening to the battery radio because when I go back to work tomorrow, where I'm going, there is no electricity. So I have to use a battery radio. nights and in the days. And I did not know so many good programs were on radio. No, seriously.
I can't listen to radio.
Farming programs, guys, law programs, doctor programs, basically everything you need for know for living in Jamaica on the radio. In a some program, if you listen to the radio every day. And I also didn't realize I have so much talk, short chatting in a daytime.
That's why I can't listen to radio. I can't do so much talking. I keep, maybe I'm just not at the age yet.
Tony,
Maybe I'll get to the age.
some talking on me here, me I said, boy, them people are really. But in the chattings, as I always say, in the chattings, you're gonna learn something different, right? So I like the law programs, I find. I like the medical programs. This doctor came on, I was talking about CoQ10 and some other supplements that you must take. Very good program.
You should take CoQ10, it's really good.
Yeah, he was talking about, I can't remember which disease he was talking about. I
It's
don't remember now.
It's on my list of supplements.
It's on your list too. So he was talking about, I don't remember. But it was really a good program. You know? We had a law program too. That person came on and was asking about will and all of that. So it got me thinking that I really should start bringing on some experts in those fields who can talk about those things. But Tony, you need to get me a studio, man. Get me a studio. All right. So who else is saying hi? Nadine. Hi, Nadine. West, Yvonne, Muir. Thank you guys for joining. Remember to give me subs and likes in our TikTok. I'll cut me off. Touch the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Give me some love. Give me some love. 52 new messages. Where that coming from?
No, that's this person who's joining. All right, so Sharika says, what's your take on paying off mortgages early as an investor versus in acquiring more properties? USA considering 50-year mortgages if accepted. Do you think Jamaica will be impacted a year or not for you?
We're at 40-year mortgage. No. Right? That's enough. 40-year mortgage is too much to anybody. If you get a 40-year mortgage, you want to pay it like a 20-year mortgage. No, 50-year mortgage. You'd have to have taken that mortgage at age 20 and finish paying it out by age 70. If you take that mortgage at age
30,
40, you get a 50-year mortgage, you're dead in the waters.
Yeah, no. Unless I can't see.
That's why they continue to pay rent. Because I be 40 and take a 50-year mortgage at age 90. And then these are in countries where the property tax is high. So even if you finish paying off the mortgage, you still have this humongous property tax. Which is why I don't understand why more of you don't buy property in Jamaica. As buying property in Jamaica is a no-brainer. Literally a no-brainer.
Or maybe they're trying to get people to buy property at 20.
And then we have 50 years.
Yeah. Get you on the property market soon.
Earlier. Or they're trying to get interest for the banks. And that's how the banks make money. The bank don't make money. The bank will make money through loans. Yeah, give me some love. Thank you guys. Give me some love. The bank only makes money through loans, right? And besides, loans is how, remember too, loans is how new money comes on the road. That's how money start come up back on the road, you know. So when I take 30 million, Tony take 30, you take 30, you take 30, 120 million, come on the road. Because right away, you're going to give it to somebody, like a developer, somebody who's selling them house and so on. Then that developer will spend it, pay people, you, me, individual, who sell you my house and you give me 30 million, they're going to use it, pay people for that. So that money now comes on the road and circulates. So that's how new money is created. That's one of the ways. Apart from government printing money, it's only through the bank system that new money can actually come on the road again, right? So
Peter says somewhere the Germans had a 100-year mortgage. I heard somewhere that Germans had a 100-year mortgage. It might be different now.
100 years where you know rent you pay.
Yeah.
rent you have paid, basically. But what was the question? Let me see if I really answer the question.
So it's what? It's like one of those. It's a generational mortgage.
Almost 200 years.
So like you take it first,
Yeah.
and then after you pass, I just inherit the mortgage and
continue. What's your take on paying off mortgages early as an investor? All right, here are you pay off a mortgage early. So let us say that the mortgage that you have, let us say it's 50,000. Let us also say that the income coming in is probably the same, 50,000. So right now you're at zero. Got the mortgage at 50 and the income coming in at 50. So you're not getting the money in your pocket. As you get the money, you keep to the bank. Right? When you look in your bank account, no, the mortgage carrying is only about $1 million. Back in the day, $3 million in your bank account. So really, and truly, you have the money. Yeah. So what are you edging against? How much is this 3 million making? So when you look at it, this 3 million only make 1% per year in that. Over here, so the bank charging you 8% per annum for the mortgage. So what would you do?
That's me or them?
Somebody tell me what you would do. What would you do? You look in your bank account, you have 3 million. You still owe the bank 3 million. But when you check it out, the bank will pay you 1% interest. And when you check over the next side with the loan, they're charging you 8% interest. What would you do? Zell21 sent me there. Hi, Zell. Tell me somebody. TikTok. What would you do?
Oh, Peter is Sasha. Hi, Sasha. Sasha says, yes, the kids take out the mortgage.
Oh, hi, Sasha.
Born Jamaican says, what happens if I was in the process of purchasing the house, already made a down payment, but the property got destroyed by the hurricane?
Ask back for your deposit. Chances are the lawyer have that in them. Let's hope it's a lawyer give the deposit. The lawyer would have it in their client account. So ask back for your deposit.
Is there something in the sale?
All right. So the property is owned by the seller as long as it don't transfer to you. But once it is transferred to you, you have a mortgage, it's going to be insured so that you can claim on the insurance.
Even if you haven't paid the first month insurance?
Even if you haven't paid the first month mortgage.
Mortgage, yeah.
Yeah, because once it's transferred to you, your mortgage dripping already.
Divinity say must pay off.
Yes, Divinity, pay off the mortgage. Because that way, you now have your 50,000 rent coming to you now in your hand. Instead of when the rent come, you give it to the mortgage company. You now have your 50,000 in your hand. Now that's scenario, and we have used this one. So you look over here, so you say you have some mortgage on them place. I just say them $500,000. Other part of the mortgage, and you realize, oh, $500,000, may I pay a month, but only at 10 million. I'm gonna add them up on the 10 million. So I can't take the mortgage long time, and you're gonna find that as you go through the investments, you're gonna find that, right? Take the mortgage long time, and then these mortgages were high interest rates to like 12% and 15%. I was looking out and I was like, well, yeah, let me really take a mortgage for 15%. And when I'm taking mortgages, I don't usually look at the interest rate. I'm more focused on can I get the mortgage, right? So you over here, so you look at these properties that have mortgage. 500,000 payback per month. Capital where you owe, you add them up at 10 million. Come over here, so you look at your sister. Oh, I have a piece of land, man. Maybe it's a mortgage, maybe not. But if it's on mortgage, and you say, how much it value? All right, it value 10 million. How much me owe on it? I owe 5 million. If it's not prime property, but when I say prime, prime mean it beside Vale Royal. Prime mean it's on a main road. Prime mean it's in certain zip codes like Kingston 6, right? 8. 5, no, not 5, 5 are Crossroads, 10.
5 is not New Kingston?
5 is New Kingston, yes. It is in a commercial belt, prime. Industrial belt, prime. It's on a main road. So if it's on the North Coast Highway, if it is on not North Coast Highway, North Coast Road, that's the main road that take you from, like you just said, Draxall straight to Mobile. That road I'm talking, not the toll road, right? And it depends on main road like in Kingston there we have Hope Road, Old Hope Road, then Constant Spring Road, Agley Park, Eastwood Park Road. You don't want to sell that piece of land. No way, no how. You don't want to sell it. Right? And the curious to the little place beside it look mashed down and chopped down, you don't sell yours. And somebody will come by that chop down one day and put up a fabulous building. Mm-hmm. So if it's on a main road, caveat to that, then a main road, don't sell. It is in a commercial, industrial, don't sell. It is in a sought after zip code, don't sell. But if it is just some bushland, what can I tell you? Sell. Which is what we do. So
the area is becoming stagnant.
Yeah, the area becoming stagnant. How you know an area becomes stagnant? Returning resident, them now run it down again. Nightmare, right? Well, how else you know it getting stagnant? A lot of renters come in. The original people move out. How else you know it getting stagnant? Also, those are properties that are close to universities, government, buildings, hospitals. You don't sell those properties, right? But let us say this in some hill somewhere. Aren't in some parish somewhere that now makes no sense. What you do, even if you have a little loan, you sell it and then you take the extra and put it on the mortgage and get your 500,000 per month in your hand. Now, Sharika asks a question: do you pay it off? All right. Always ensure that at least one property is mortgage free, because things will shift and change like this hurricane blow. Some people leave without a seat right now. It's like they're playing musical chairs. Every time the whistle blow, people will sit down back in the chair, somebody will get left without a chair. Some bellies will come out, some persons left without a chair. You want to make sure that as quick as possible, you have a property or some properties, especially your income earning properties, free and clear of mortgage. You want to make sure of that, right? So I always tell my students, you're going to buy houses, yes, for your rental income or your capital gain out, but you're going to buy some little full land too. Because when the tide rises, all boats rise. So if you did buy a little piece of idiot land over here for $1 million, when this property over here, so you buy for 10 million, reach 20 million, this one will reach 2 million. Same way, and so on and so forth. Because when the tide rise, all boats rise. Somebody said that famously. It was not me, but I don't remember who it is. Somebody Google it and tell me out.
Monica says hi. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
It's funny to see everybody's handles. Like, who is Zai21?
Z.
Zai? Zay? Z.
What's the question? Miss D? What's the question?
Miss D, how do you think the government should do the rebuild increase tax to pay for it, or do it themselves, or give grant or loan?
Increase what tax? To pay for what? The rebuild? You can't increase that. Mad. Them would never get 4-term land there.
No, that's
That's
not get so
not-
much free money.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's-
increase tax to
that-
do.
That listen, anybody who put that on the table, no one go back in a pot.
They get a beat.
And when I get a beatness, man, but I get it would look so bad, it would be a landslide. No, them can't increase tax for that.
What they should do is probably give tax breaks.
No.
It is.
Yeah. So they're getting some insurance money. That money should really be focused, I think, on government rebuilding. But they also need to rethink about this rebuilding. So, all right, the tax office blow down or wherever it is. I don't know. Let's use an instance. But shouldn't the tax office go in digital? Do we need a physical big building for everybody to come and stand up in the line and pay money? Tony? I don't think so. Right?
Well, we have that
So-
now because the people.
Yeah, but the people, some of them people they're not paying the tax.
I mean, they're at the tax office because they're paying
No,
something.
them are paying for them car license, which is now online.
They're paying for something.
Yeah, so we should push the systems online. Some buildings you don't need to go top or you have to outlay a big expenditure to do it now. Because the systems should be online, right? I'm just saying the tax office is one of them, quite frankly. So you should look at which infrastructure is needed. There are some places that will need bridges. Yes. Have to be rebuilt, right? We also need to look at those properties out in Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth where persons are leasing property on lands, putting up board structures. Examine why are they putting up those structures? Because they're on leased land. So then you can't put up permanent structure. So we need to re-examine that whole situation. Who owns these lands? Is it the government of Jamaica? Is it the sugar estates? Is it the rum people who own the lands? Is it some background master somewhere? Who owns these lands? And have a whole re-look and repurpose and redistribution, we call it. Cut up the lands where suitable and sell the people. If you don't sell them the land, you give them the land and you give them loans to build proper houses. No. When I say proper houses, I mean at least a starter home, right? Proper roof and everything. Not like what I saw down in Mobile. You all know the scheme I'm talking about. So give them a home within reason, right? Government own a whole heap of land. They own a lot of land. I think the government NHT money, we don't even reach the insurance money, none of them money there. The government NHT money that them have taken 10 billion out of the coffers every year should be used to cut up the lands in all of these zones. Cut up the lands. If you want to give the people back the land that cost, fine. You want to give them at a subsidized rate, fine. But cut up the lands, like give them access to loans and let them build their houses. Within reason, I think the government should also control the design of those houses. So you have a student design, a one-bedroom design, a two-bedroom design. And then persons choose according to their pocket or according to what them can borrow. Because right now we have too many unfinished houses all over Jamaica that just don't make sense, right? Plus, our families are getting smaller. Nobody's having 10 children anymore. At the very most, persons having is 1 or 2, and that's
Only
it.
when people had 10 children, they weren't living in They weren't.
They weren't either. There you go. So
No, we believe 10 minute rows for
two people. So we have to control that. We also have to control our building codes and our building zones. I think we have not been enforcing that. So the way forward is for the government to take their insurance money, look and see how many persons were displaced. Right? What is the ownership structure? Did they own these houses, or were they leasing these houses? So look at the zones. Look at those zones, right? Then determine, do I take 50 acres, 100 acres here, so subdivide it up for the people, give them some 2,000, 3,000 square feet lots. Yes, you're not gonna tell me too small, but yes, it's small, only 2 people in a family, right? Give them some startup. And when them family get bigger, them get more money, them can start and better if they so desire.
Sharon's asking, home insurance, I wish to explore. Is it best to use a broker or apply direct? How expensive is it to obtain building insurance for a 3-bedroom property dated in Drexel?
Building insurance, peril insurance. I don't know how expensive it is. I don't even know about peril, because if you're on mortgage, and if you're like, we take a chance with it. You come off mortgage because we're slab roof buildings. So my take on it is we self-insure. At the very worst, we will have our windows blown out. At the very worst, all the content inside of the house is damaged. And I'm looking around this room right now and I'm thinking, if everything in here get damaged and flood, I would not miss a thing.
Maybe my mini fridge.
Maybe my books. Maybe my books. And I can go online and read them. I don't even have to buy them physical. So that's it. We're self-insured, right? So if you're talking about Drexel, so you probably have timber roof. So there's also something that allows you to just insure your roof. That is a danger, because your walls aren't a danger. So there probably is a roof, flooding, earthquake, right? So we kind of self-insure because we know we build good houses. We can withstand some serious earthquake in those homes. And if the earthquake,
if it's really serious, around us may be standing.
Yes,
so chances are you're not going to need your house
even if it's there, you're gone. That it, you're not gonna need it. Plus, if it's really that devastating, not even insurance can help you. Can't pay it.
Yeah.
So you have to you have to do a calculated thing with it when it comes to insurance, because you can't over-insure too. Right?
Yeah, but when you have the money, you just want to spend it, buy insurance.
Buy the insurance, but you can't give them their number. I'm going to give you a number. Call that person. She's a broker. What happened with brokers now? So brokers can look across the landscape at the different insurances and say to you, this one may be better, Sharon, because it offers that and that. This one may be better because it offers that and that. So they can look at the whole, because they work for all of the insurance companies. So that's their job, just like a mortgage broker. They look at everybody and tell you, right? So what's supposed to, we give you the aunt's number. She's a broker, and you just tell her. And you can tell her it's Claudia. Like, she treat you good. It's not that prohibitive, and you can pay monthly. The mortgage that we pay the insurance monthly. But again, we don't even look at it until something. That's true. True. And there's something called the average clause, so make sure you understand that. That will hit you. Right now, I know it's hitting some people. What's that? I can't explain it, but there's something called the average clause when it comes to peril insurance.
What, everybody in the area have the same problem?
I don't know, but average clause. Hi, Yvonne. Hi. Hi, everybody who joined TikTok. But TikTok, you don't ask me the questions. Or you're probably listening to the answers, right? Miss Big Woman, say hi. Hi. I see Bad Sue. Hi, Bad Sue. Isabel. Magic. Give me some love, guys.
Monica
Remember
is
to
saying,
tap, shake your body, and tap.
sell and land to these. Yeah, sell land to these people. More control of building homes required. Yes, Sharika says. Sharika says it's a lot to consider. Some persons were renters, some were squatters, some are unemployed. How do you give loans to those people?
Somebody in them family must be employed, Cherika. How them live? No one single unemployed person cannot live in no country.
You be on the road, eh?
Yes, and this country don't have enough social systems for you not to work. Somebody in your family, Sharika, must be working for you to sit at home being unemployed. Think about it. Because the part program, I think, only give,
It's not at a certain age.
and it's about a certain age. How much it give? $900 a month, some people for full money. There are no social systems to buffer your cushion. So he says, so if you're unemployed, sitting at home, you either have somebody overseas who is funding your living, or you live among people who work and who fund your living. So let's take out the unemployed out of this. The unemployed are better off than a lot of persons who are working. Who else we said? Unemployed squatters.
That don't mean them unemployed though. Squatters not necessarily unemployed in Jamaica.
Nah, them have income, right? Who else? Renters. Then renters can be converted to mortgage owners easily. A lot to consider. But you didn't answer a question. How do you give loans? Oh, how do you give loans to those persons? So the unemployed will fling out. Squatters working. Squatters just mean that them sit down for somebody land and then or them pay them light bill and them water bill and those things. They must have an income somewhere somehow.
Maybe the water and life free to them.
Yeah, water and light free to them. And listen, we're not talking about squatters. Remember, we look at people's pay slips every day. Tell them who are the richest people are. You think of the people that most sit down in the office?
It does.
You would think so,
They're
no?
the poor ones.
Them are the poor one. You see, all of them corner shop people when I look on, man, them will have to fix tire on roadside. I run bar, I run round robin, taxi service. Money I drop out of them ears. Tradesmen, those carpenters, which other skill is high? Tilers, I wouldn't say masons like that, but carpenters, tilers, electricians.
Shopkeepers is a big one. Cook shops, huge one.
Sharika.
And the thing is that those people are so in their skill and in their jobs that they don't even spend the money.
Them don't spend the money.
They don't spend it at all.
So, guys, those people make more money than you sitting in the office.
And the thing too is that they're not waiting on a pay slip at the end of every month. Like literally every minute, them give you a cook food, the money going in.
Yeah, every second. You know anybody who make money by the second? Them people that make money by the second, guys. So if you are gonna wait for the boss drop your pay, monthly pay in the bank, you not try it. You might make money by the second. So
if I had to do this life over and learn how to cook, yeah.
I look now and I said, what are they? Then I waste time, Jaja.
I learn how to cook, man.
Yeah, man. I learned. Well, if I had to do it all over again, I would buy a KFC franchise, which is the same cooking.
Yeah.
And the worst of cook shops make money.
The worst.
The worst.
Worst.
Don't believe it. The worst. You hear me?
I have a cook shop that come to my office. We rent a little square, we call it, because its space is so small. And I tell you that the man selling fritters, porridge in the body, and sell off. Like people line up for $100 fritters. People call out order. My office want 20 fritters. Like seriously?
Yeah.
This is at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, you know.
I tell them that I used when I was in New Kingston, there was a little man in a little cart on the corner now, little corner, right?
It's still there.
And my pass and him still there.
It's still there.
Money. I used to get a cornbread sandwich every morning with sausage in it, some little cook up cabbage, cheese, and the ketchup. Big something in a fat. Nothing to break the bank. Right? Don't underestimate them. My father used to run beef shop and bar and never broke it. Never. My mother used to run hairdresser and don't know what it is to be broke. She just was misguided while she run her from Jamaica. I tell my father broke her heart still. But
maybe she never upskilled.
No, she never upskilled. So she couldn't, she used to press here. But when Premier come in, and she came out of the workforce when my brother born, she had us in her 40s. Came out of the workforce, I think she come back in, it was press here. It was Premier, no longer press anchor. She never upskilled. But guys, what makes a difference still between just a self-employed entrepreneur? Really what make the difference between and what will continue making a difference if you don't fill a gap on your own? So most people have informal education. And on this side, these people have formal education. So formal education is like when we stay in school, like me and Tony will get with diplomas with big degrees and all these things. Informal is when you sit with somebody, you learn your trade, your hairdressing, your plumbing work, your cooking and whatever, you start hustling and go do your cook shop. That's informal.
Let's try to formalize it with the heart and
yeah, but hear what's missing from them. So on this side, me have formal education. So me know somebody must go read a book named Richest Man in Babylon and must go read Rich Dad Poor Dad and then never use that now for maneuver myself. Over here, so them don't know that. They don't even read books. Remember now everything is hand. Learn, sit with somebody, learn it, then go do it.
And to be fair, they're the type of work that they don't really lend time to go and sit and read anything because they literally have to be physically in their jobs all the time.
Yeah, and when you're talking about the cook shop, you're talking about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, just a prep.
Yeah.
When cook shop like 5 o'clock or 10 o'clock is still there, they are prep.
And clean.
And clean. So there is no time. Literally no time. My mechanic called me the other day and said, Miss D, I never come from another car till 11 o'clock in the night. I said, really, me in my bed. So the formal and the informal is what's making the difference. Now, if you have formal training and you don't have no informal, you're still going to be poor. And if you have informal training, don't have no formal, you're still going to be poor. You have to find a way to bridge that. You have to find a way to do the reading, to know how to manage the financial systems, know how to move your money from here so to there so, know what are assets, what are liabilities, know when to invest more in your business and expand it, or when to make it stay the same way because expanding it are more ready for you know one. Plus, it may be too late for you to expand, right? So you may have to say, let me sell and move on. Don't leave it to your people them want to know nothing about business. You may as well sell the cook shop, don't it?
Yeah.
I know where you're going to invest that money and move on. So that's what's making a difference. These guys over here are clocking money, top, right? As Tony said, I'm going to get money by the second, by the minute they come. These guys over here spend a lot of time reading books, but sometimes books that just taking them in the same direction. Not books that would take them in another direction. And sitting around a desk pushing paper. Quite frankly. It is the guys over here that makes the world go around. Not the one sitting at the desk. Right? It's the painter, the plumber, the man who sweep the street, the man who cook your food, is the taxi driver, the bus driver who carry back and forth. These are the guys over here that make the world goes around.
Funny enough, the people who push the paper kind of waste your time.
It's them waste time. They are such a disappointment, Tony. And then they spend the whole time designing forms that take you literally an hour to complete. And they ask us so much rubbish. I'm like,
the nice thing is that every form asks in the same question.
Yeah, rubbish. So because of too much book training, and this whole heap of book cloud up on a judgment and they can't make simple decision, right? So that's what's making the difference. So if you're over here or you're over here, if you find a way to get the two things, both things have to come together. For me, it came together because back in the day, my father told me to me at 15. So me have to get some street smart, streets wise, do all kind of things. So all of them jobs they were Tony and Tom, a lot of them like security guard work, I did that. I did all of those work. Telephone operator, which I'm now call center, did all of those work. So you kind of learn in the streets. Plus I also did plumbing and the constructions. I'm kind of in the streets. So you have to find a way to make the two bridge. The two have to come together, find a bridge so you can cross over from one to the next easily. But if you just hang out yourself, and one way you can cross the bridge is to do it. So you over here, so you get farmer trade. But you need informer. Well, tell me a quick way for bridge again.
I can just ask you.
Yeah, you can ask me, family member. But you can marry it, guys. Marry into it. Understand? You can marry into it. That's why other nationalities make good marriages because they're trying to bridge the gap. In Jamaica, on the 10th one married to own a love.
I don't know why people do that.
You know, we love not necessarily going to bridge no gap for you. All right.
Divinity. Not only that, people tend to marry the same.
Jacqueline, hi Jacqueline. The same problem you're marrying, but you have already.
You and the husband are clone.
Not that bad. Not that bad. So I would say the two don't know nothing. You know, so if you have your.
My friend would have said two halves of the same idiot.
Yeah, I'll make one. No, it's not the same idiot. It's just that both of you don't know anything, literally. So you don't know the streets, and him over here don't know the farmers, right? So if you wanna come together, he might clap money. So boom, 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 boom. Faster than your 60,000 a month, and your 100,000 a month. The man that make 100,000 a day. You understand? Past 3 man, 100,000 a day, literally, just a cook food or a issue porridge, right? But you have the farmer, you have the informer. So if you come together, only can bridge it and they can understand how now. But the keys have to work together. You have to have each other's best interests at heart, not just your interests, but the both of your interests at heart, right?
All right. So Divinity says land value 1 million. Only a walkway to the land. No road to drive up on the land, on the hill to the land. It's in the hill of Lawrence Tavern. A river is nearby the land. Would you ask for more than 1 million?
Can't tell you that without seeing the land. So you have to get it valued. Only a walkway to the land, no road. What kind of walkway that to the land? You sure the part? You have a title for that land? Because usually you have to have some kind of road.
Divinity also said you would have to dump up, widen the walkway to get a road to drive on. Somebody's asking where in Lawrence Tavern.
No, but the land of you have a road, right?
Somebody says Rose Hill.
It's just that your land is narrow, like a little narrow track to get there. Am I correct? Maybe that's what it means. Like, oh my God. Hello, can't talk. No, I'm on YouTube Live. You have to call me back after 5. All right. All right. Yeah. So sorry about that, guys. Tony, I need to put your phones on airplane mode. So hold on.
You're the one who took it from where it was in us.
So
we tucked away.
So the
They needed it. And you haven't used it.
No, not yet. But you must have some road frontage. What it means is that what it means is that your The entrance to your lot, so it's not like you're on the back. So you just have a little track to walk up. That's what it sounds like.
It's like an easement.
Yeah, but you'd have to know the width to see if you could widen it, because if you try widen it, you could be approaching another person's. Do you have a title for that though? And what's the size of the land?
You would have to dump up widen the walkway. Somebody's asking
They can offer rental as well.
the governmental people.
No, rental to squatters. Which squatters appear?
Oh, I just need to cut it up and give
Just cut it up and give them. I think we have the money, we don't have the money, to be honest.
Even if we didn't have
We
the
have
money
the land
before,
too.
I think we have the money now.
And as I say, a lot of the schools need to be rethinked. So where you can merge schools. So let's just say you have a school, just walking distance there, so one walking distance there. So you can probably say, all right, make a bill on this school compound, because this is better. And move all the kids to that school. And then you abandon the school, or you do something else.
And call it a lower school or upper school and still have two principals.
But you can move, you can merge school. No, one lower upper. Merge school. Oh, you mean in the school itself? What I would more put in is an administrator.
Isn't that what a principal is?
The principal should not be an administrator, and this is where we're making the mistake.
So what does the principal
The
do?
principal should manage the teachers, the curriculum, the education.
She should be an educator for teachers.
Yes, the delivery of the what is being taught. That's what
So
the
school
teachers.
needs a manager.
Yes, the school need an administrative manager. Somebody who make sure the toilet fix, make sure the canteen have food, make sure, you understand what I say? That should not be the principal. I would bring in an administrative manager to manage that function. And take that away from the principal. You remember when we were putting the rainwater thing at the school in the country? It was the principal who was actually saying the gutter must go there and that must go there. It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Where's the administrative persons? And this is where I think we're falling down to in the schools. You're leaving the principal to do all these non-educational things that should not even train for. You need a facilities manager. You need an administrative manager who manage those things. So you can facilities manager, you can group them. So let's just say you have 10 schools in the zone. One facilities manager for the 10 schools. You understand? So him go around and make sure so that happen. Then administratively, you can have one administrator manager in the school, who manages the other administrative things, like even registration of children and so on. That shouldn't be a principal thing. That should be a administrator thing. Are there any lots available? Draxel. Call and also someone would send me a list. So far, I've not received a list of available lots. Need a list. What's up, my back, Andrew? I need to check with the developer what's available.
Last week and this week has been kind of tricky for Draxel.
Yeah.
So
We don't have no electricity out here.
yeah.
It should have been Friday.
No, it did not come back.
You sure? When I was at Nutsel Express, we had light.
Also, the Express have solar.
When them have solar. Send me a WhatsApp and let me check it out for you.
What is path and benefactors?
Who are the benefactors? Children with family under a certain income bracket. I don't remember the acronym of a name to have a part of a name, you know. You can Google it. But if your family is under a certain income bracket, you have children, will get it. The elderly get it too.
So true. Tradespeople can charge their own price once their skills are up to par. The Buffalo says, hello, I'm late. Hi, the Buffalo.
Not the Buffalo.
Anthony Vaz says, good evening, Claudia and Tony. Happy Sunday. Hi, happy Sunday. Naku says, good afternoon, Miss Claudia, Tony, everyone. Hi, Naku. We're late. Monica says, I saw on a vlog a container house delivered to a recipient in Westmoreland. It is solar powered. What's your take on this type of housing?
No. Those are temporary houses. On the North Coast, I see some of them gone. Side gone.
She
Much
said
up, much up,
container,
much up.
Mom. She never said flat pack.
Container house can't stand category 5. You're talking about shipping container? Shipping container?
That's what I gathered from the information.
Shipping container still can't take cat 5. The only way to take it is buffered by 2 buildings. Like it's in between 2 buildings, then those buildings will take the hit and buffer it. But if it's on the open to the elements like that,
Even if you bolt it down?
I think even if you bolt it down. I'm not into container homes or any of those pre-something homes.
I think they're temporary homes.
They're temporary homes. If you own, you only use them if you don't own the land.
Yeah. If you own the land, build something concrete and
Yes.
permanent.
Build something that will last 100 years. Can't build something that will just last your lifetime. Unless that's what you really want to do. And besides Jamaicans, we need to reconsider these big houses that we're building. Right? Build a small enough house that you can manage. That you can manage to build and to maintain. Our families are getting smaller. Remember that. And by the time your children get big, right, they are the ones who can now come and do an addition. Or they come and say, Mom, let us now buy a bigger house. Don't let them sell your house. Yeah, your house already don't let them sell. Let them go get a new mark, buy or build a bigger house.
I'm always surprised by people, children who want to sell houses that are mortgage free that their parents own.
How would them never buy? You get that in your brain.
No, but I'm like, they don't understand how long it takes.
Yeah.
And how much money it takes to clear a mortgage.
They don't understand the work. Every month you have to in your brain to pay the man.
Every time I look at my mortgage,
30,
I'm
40,
like,
50
it's so much money. I could be having fun with this money.
Yeah, you could be having fun, imagine. So just a sacrifice, don't it?
Yeah, like, I have to pay them back. It's like,
So you know the sacrifice I had to make to pay off mortgages. So we could be free sitting in at least one house. Right? So do not sell your parents' house if it's mortgage free. To buy something with you where you're gonna need mortgage. Because now you tie up your parents' money with you and your mortgage. And if you lose your work, now the 2 and have no house to live in. That makes no sense, right? Because things do change. Things do change. That's yeah, things do change. So you have to bear that in mind. So that is why you don't tie up that kind of. You don't do that. So if it's free and clear, and don't take the equity for your parents' house. So your parents pay off for the house and them say, oh, your house value 30 million now. Do not go take on the equity for your parents' house. Let your parents with them house free and clear so them can have some peace of mind. Now is not the time for them lose them house because of you and your high ambition. Go and go buy a different house with the money. Right? Buy a different house. So if anything happen,
risk.
Yeah, take your own house. If anything happen, you can come back in a mama house because mama house free and clear. Right? So if you're out there, you're butter, you can't come back. Or the roof blow off now, you can't come back.
Sharika says, trades and buy and sell persons, farmers, blue collar do make money. I know persons selling in the market and selling soup on the roadside, and they can easily pull out millions at a drop of a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands, so true.
Yeah.
Your water is don't want it?
Yeah. Yeah, Sharika. We know my father was one of them. You only run beef shop and bar. I'm never short of money. I have so much money, never know what to buy with it. After a while, him start gambling. I never know what to buy with it.
Miss D, I was on a TikTok saying hi. That's Debbie.
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Marsha says, good evening. I found a house at the cost of 6 million and have only 100,000 for my NHD deposit. Am I able to get this house?
6 million, you need 500,000 deposit. If you earn under 30,000 per week or under 120,000 per week, you can pay 2% deposit. So you can discuss that with NHT and with the lawyer who's handling the sale.
Should have 100,000.
I'm telling her how much you can pay. So 6 million, 5% is 300,000, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So how much is 2%? Do the math. 2.5 is gonna be 150,000.
Oh,
Do the
so
math
we
still.
get close then.
Yeah, do the math. That's why I answer the question like that.
120, so you need to find 20,000 plus closing.
If she earning 120,000 or less, so only those persons are allowed to pay 2%. But I'm saying still talk to NHT because them are getting a loan, right?
Yeah.
So still talk to NHT even if you're earning more and find out if you can pay it on 100,000. Once I'm said that, then you're good to go because the lawyer really only needs 2% for the transfer tax or whatever.
Okay. And then NHT will give her the 6.
And it's really about the difference.
Yeah.
Which is 5,880,000 guys. My math's right. Yeah. The other thing you can look for is ask NHT for something called contribution refund towards deposit. Letter. Contribution refund towards deposit. So that is all the money that you have contributed to the trust up to 2022, I think. If you didn't take back any contributions, if you did take back contributions, you would have only taken back contributions up to 2018, I think. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. You can get back all of that contribution. Because if you never take none before, you can get back all of that used as part of your closing costs. So talk to NHT, see if you're qualified based on your income. If your income is below, I'm telling you now, if your income is between 16,000 per week to 30,000 per week, which is 30,000 worth of 120 per month. Income then below that, you pay 2%. Okay. So if you know your only person you don't even convince the lawyer. And if you can't convince the lawyer, ask NHT to write a letter. Or look for the article. Where's the article? I look for the article and show the lawyer.
Monica is saying, here we have an office administrator and a caretaker. Monica is in Canada. And the principal is the manager for the staff. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. That's how it should be. But here them have the principal and do everything. But so only the caretaker or the principal and do. But the principal and manage the caretaker. No man, them need an administrator, manager. Somebody at a high level too. High functioning. Because when I was administrator manager for the garbage companies, a lot of work, a whole heap of moving parts, in charge of accounting, operations, logistics of the truck them, everything. The garbage men, the garbage women. I was the first one by the way who employed women on a garbage truck in Jamaica. That was me.
Really well.
That was me.
Oh, you know that.
I'm telling you.
The government didn't do it?
No, they were not employing women. As the first one put 2
But I see women on trucks now.
Yeah, but look how I leave garbage company doing it.
Oh.
I lived in 2010 and I went there in 2003. That's some years ago. That's like.
So what made you do
years.
it? Didn't for them drop off.
The man them a ganja smoker first thing. They're having problems. one lady came and she had two boys.
She really wants to do the job.
No, I trained them. She really did that. And I hired my boss here. She really wanted to do my on the truck. But you see, women are more meticulous. When the man walk and left the garbage, the woman compelled to clean it up.
Really?
Yeah, they're compelled. And you know, I'll give you a funny little story. So I'm sitting in my office. It's a call. Hello. It's Claudia Davis, yes. Calling from what the station the name at the time? 100-man police station. I have two ladies here so that they work for you. So really?
Two ladies?
Yeah. Cause me couldn't believe some my two good two people them from a garbage truck. The police are coming about.
Mm-hmm.
But them tell me them name. I said, what you saying? Him say, anyway, you can't come and bail them out. I said, so what the charge officer? Would you believe the officer take the girl them off of the truck, the young, not them the girl, women. Take the women off the truck for a smoke a spliff.
Why were they smoking? They were smoking on the job. I remember that was 03.
Tony,
We never have ganja laws then.
Tony,
Mm-hmm.
you ever drive on a garbage truck?
No,
I had
Mom.
to, when I took that job, I made sure I went on the truck. And I went down to Riverton and I did a whole route with the truck just to see what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, you have to be out of your body to do that work. You have to be out of body to do the work. The smell alone get you.
Mm-hmm.
The garbage, Jamaicans are clean when it comes to garbage. Sad to say. They don't bag garbage properly. They do nothing when it comes to garbage. Right?
I know. I feel like we should punish people for not bagging garbage
Yes,
properly.
we should. And when you reach Riverton,
It's even worse.
and you see you drive go down in Riverton, I said the day when I was in the truck, I was like, oh my God.
You couldn't come out of the truck.
I did not come out. Are you crazy?
I've actually been to Riverton, but it wasn't on a garbage truck. I don't even know why, but I've been there. I mean, when the truck comes in, and I was there when a truck came in, it's like, where do these people come from, Mom?
Oh,
It's like a swarm, just.
yeah. Guys,
I don't even know why I was there.
then the worst part, by the time me jump around, get a JP for sign this, do that, and me reach 100-man police. The man tell me, say they move them to Spanish Town
For a reason.
because they're women and there's no place there for them. Move them to Spanish Town. And then when I reach Spanish Town, another night there, the man said, nobody's here to release with the bail. So what you say?
They had to spend the
I had
night.
to spend the night there. I went there the next morning to get them. That was painful for me.
I'm sure they never smoke another spliff on the trucky.
None of them smokes it.
But look how the law changed now.
Yeah, a spliff. Out of body experience. You have to out of your body to do the work. But there are nice women. Trying nice women. You know, you could have all a reason of it. Where are we at?
Yeah.
We're not talking real estate since there, have we?
Yes, Ma, you literally just answered that question about NHT. I don't understand.
Yes, I did answer that one. Here we have office. Oh, that was Monica.
Mm-hmm.
Monica. So Monica is in teaching. TikTok, I don't understand. I'm not giving me no love, man.
They're not asking me questions.
And you're not asking me. Miss a question. Ask questions. TikTok. Patrick is saying hi, Tony. Derek says hi. Hi, Derek. Winley says hi. Hi, guys. 2 new messages. You sure I must click this?
So you know, let's see what happens. I don't think so. See, that's just saying two person said hi. Sharika and
Shake your body, shake your body, shake your body. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Don't just sit there or you TikTok will think that I'm not here and shut us down. Like a number of persons on TikTok here.
yeah, 12 persons on.
Thank you guys. No one more than that. I'm sure when the thing comes, people tell me it's not that you must watch. Keep forgetting where, but it's not that. Because when you get the summary, you see it.
Somebody's asking if more lots are available.
Where?
I don't know where, but they're asking a question.
We have lots at
available.
Palmetto Pines, and we have lots at
Villanova.
VillanovaJA.com. PalmettoPinesJA.com.
Claudia, did you tell us what is written on your shirt? I can't remember hearing, and I can't see it.
Tony, you can show them. You stand, you show them.
No, I was gonna show them in the reverse.
Show them in the reverse?
Yeah, they can.
Can you read back way?
Let me give them a minute.
Get that to send them, can read it back way.
Mom, can I get your water? I'm gonna drink.
So the shirt says, "Be great to yourself by reading."
People, when people read it, like if I'm in a line or somewhere, they always laugh.
But we have to tell everybody to be great to themselves and buy real estate. That's the only way to be great to yourself. Because every single thing that you buy in this life going mash up, leave you. Tell me one thing that is going to outlive you. One. Just give me one. Somebody tell me one.
Government tax.
That you're going to buy to. Tell me one thing that you're going to buy. The only thing, no one
anything you buy, that's gonna only be put it on our house, basically.
Yeah, like the windows and the doors and stuff, right?
I put it on our house.
I have people giving me quarters to sell, not even the door change. Nothing, don't change. Then buy the house, have it locked up, gone. Sell it now, no change. Tell me something that you're gonna buy that
Currency thinks stocks is gonna outlive you.
Currency. Which stock going to outlive your currency? Markets crash every day. Companies fail every day. The system called stocks may still live. But
remember the stock you bought from Cable and Wireless, and then what them say? Like you weren't even paying attention, you just like had it for years doing nothing. And then what them tell you?
I never know what them tell me. Right now, them still send me the statement.
They said it's something like them recall it. See, you start no exist anymore.
But them still sending me the notification that I own how much thousand stocks in Cable. No, stocks can't outlive you. Not stocks currency walk. Don't make that mistake.
Anthony said land, but he says steel. Yes.
Steel are going to outlive you. Oh, steel are going to outlive you. Steel can't rot in the buffalo.
In the house.
Steel cannot outlive you. It has to be covered by concrete.
Yes, I'm saying it's in the house.
If it's a part of the whole structure.
Yeah.
The buffalo, steel will rotten. Plus, steel is not a commodity that you can resell like that. So if you have some steel, a ton of steel in your yard, why you tell me how easy that is to sell?
Maybe gold will outlive you.
The illusion of gold will outlive you. The illusion. You ever see real gold?
No.
Yeah. You ever see a gold billion? No. What you see is a gold chain when them tell you say a gold and you still don't even know if it's gold.
They still have gold billions, like
bullions. They should still have them.
Put on somewhere.
Where would they have disappeared to?
Don't know.
Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for the love. So reach 1,000. Let's try to get to it. So yes, PalmettoPinesJA.com or VillanovaJA.com.
The Buffalo says block and steel is what I mean. Yes.
Yes.
Divinity says, since you're not into stocks and bonds, do you put your savings in the bank if you're not buying real estate?
No way.
As when we get her little money to buy a piece of land, I'm telling you.
No way. You see $1 million piece of land where the lady have? You have $1 million, right? I'm run go look for it. No way, guys. No, absolutely not. And I have the money to. I shop in hardware stores. I don't even buy clothes. See me now them shirt and Tony and go buy them. So listen now. A lot of clothes you see I have is same people like you send them from here, bring them from the company.
Yeah, you don't actually go clothes shopping.
No. hate it. So when by the money. Or me look for a way to make a deal. Me get a million now, me get a million tomorrow, me get a million the next day. Force me to go earn a million for you. Right? But now I'm going to the bank. I buy window, door lock. There was a time we had all these things back up in here. We actually use them on a property now.
I know you found property to put them on. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Well, I think it was two which year am I gonna buy 2x2 window for my birthday?
I don't even remember.
One year I actually bought myself 8 2x2 windows, 4 mixers, shower mixers, and 4 basin mixers. And I think I actually still have one of the mixers here, and I think I have 2 of the 2x2 windows downstairs.
Yeah, because we use 4 of the windows already. Yeah.
That's how we
And
buy
we
for
use
my
the
birthday.
basin mixer. We actually use the basin already.
Use the basin already. And guys, that's what I buy for my birthday. me shopping at the hardware in the shop. And guess what? This shirt might cost me, well, not this particular one, but a nice, decent shirt that will cost about $8 grand. That's the price for a 2x2 window. So if I ever get broke, call a garage, sell, I'm gonna get broke. And by the time I get broke, I'm calling, the window is more than $8 grand. But I can't call nobody in my closet and sell them nothing. Everything in the closet I got discount. Because they're going to say, Miss D, use it. No, you can't give me. Even if it new. Even if it is new with the tag on it.
Out of style.
Out of style. But the window, the door, and the blocks and those things never go out of style. So persons who buy property from me, then buy land. So those of you buying land now from me, you know you're going to build. Every week you get your pay, or every 2 weeks, or every month you get your pay, you take out a 10,000 and 20,000. Go into the hardware, buy your door lock. So what you do? What I do, what I ended up with those, I look in the bathroom and I say, what does the bathroom need? It need a shower mixer, it need a mixer for the face base, it need an undermount sink, it need a mirror on the wall. Need the curtain rod. The only thing you're not going to buy, I need tiling too. You're not going to buy tiles, too heavy to move around.
Very easy to break.
Very easy to break. You're not going to buy tiles and toilets. Oh, what else? That's it. Go buy tile and toilet. Buy everything else. Put it under your bed, pack it up in a corner, somewhere. Then you look in the kitchen. What you need in the kitchen? Same kitchen sink, kitchen mixer. Same way. Don't buy the countertop or the cabinets. Don't buy any of that. And don't buy any tiles.
You can put by the handles for your cabinets too if you're gonna do custom.
You're gonna do custom, yeah. And then you look around again and you say, okay, I need some windows. What size windows? My buildings are standard 4x4 and 2x2. So I buy 4x4 window sliding, 2x2 window sliding. I buy doors too. I buy the locks of the doors. I buy the hinge for the doors. And put them in. Right now I have about 2 dozen new hinge I love use now. Butterfly hinge. Put on just to use on a building.
You haven't used them yet?
Not yet. Not yet. They're gonna use a Spanish now.
Okay.
So you have to buy, that's what I lose the money on. Not putting no money in no bank for them go close the door upon me and then lie down in front of the door and ball. No.
Lorna says, why didn't I catch your life when I was young? I would now own properties.
Oh, hi, Lorna. How you doing? Lorna, owning property is not hard, not difficult. One of the easiest things you will do once you start it. Once you know what to do, you will rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. The key to it is to want to buy the property. That's the first thing. You must have the desire. Read a book named Richest Man in Babylon, Think and Grow Rich. Rich Dad. You must have the desire. Just like when you want and you have the desire to go to university, you know, look and figure it out till you reach the university. Or you want to get married, or you want some children, and you keep going at it till you finally get it. The same thing with the house. Once you want it and you dream it and you eat it and you sleep it, I'm not like the average person. I literally dream property. But caveat, once I buy the property, the excitement done for me. Tony and I always say, "Oh, you get this place and you just drop your answer because you're no longer excited." Get the key to my hand and I'm done. But before that, with the chase of getting it and the wheel and deal and how me gonna do it and what me gonna do and who me gonna call and how me gonna get it and what I am like a tiger. Me have to get to catch the prey. But once me catch it, I'm done. Them have to take over now and do whatever else they want to do with it, right? So you have to be somebody like that who just want it, desire it, forget about the money. Money is there to stop you from doing what you want. I swear money was designed to stop poor people from buying anything. I swear, or from getting anything. So don't fall into that trap. You have to want it. Don't forget about the money. So if you want a university, apply to the university, go to the interview, do all of that, and get into the school. They must say registration, I need $2, I need $10, $50. First week, you still not have the money for registration, go and go join the class. Nobody now gonna know say you're not supposed to die. You told me?
True.
They're not gonna know.
Has a question. She says you have 2 pieces of land, both with a mortgage, but you live on one with a split level that is rented and space to add more rooms to rent. Would you add on to that current one or build a new rental?
But she said both have mortgage.
Yeah.
Do you have the money to build without selling the other second one? That's what you need to ask yourself. Do you have the money? And do the second land have enough equity? So let us say you bought it for 10 million, still owe maybe 8 million, but it have an equity of it's 30 million now. So you have an equity at 20. So you could release that, take it 20 and go and do your addition. As you say, you still have rental. You can put on the one that you're on now. So you have to do the maths. It's a maths. It's the numbers tell you what you must do, you know. The numbers, not your gut feeling. The numbers. And both of them have mortgage. Remember, land with mortgage not making any money. I take money out of your pocket.
Then also says the one you live on mortgage will soon be paid off.
Yeah. So what that mean?
I have not one.
Do you,
Add
what
more
was it?
mortgage to it.
No, she not add more mortgage. I said she was to sell the other property and take the equity and bill on it.
Bill on the one she live on.
Yeah. So she
You also asked her if she had money to do the addition without selling.
right. Without selling the second one.
Yeah.
Without selling the second one. So do you have money to build on it? If you have money to build on the first one that you live in without selling the second one, go ahead and take the money and build it. If you don't, but the equity in the second one is a lot, and you can just sell it and take the equity, take that extra money and go build on the house to get the rental, do that.
I always think you should maximize the first property.
Me too.
Because you already know it's making money.
Yeah.
It's not something you have to try and
Figure out.
And
And
it
besides,
takes less
to
effort
do an
and
addition.
time to do an addition than it is to do a new build.
then to start a building.
Yeah.
It does.
Sasha wants to know, what do you think about developers who go to China and pack a container for things for their houses, especially if they're buying bulk for more than one house?
That's good. But remember, China, A quality, B quality, C quality, D quality right of the line. So you just have to make sure you're getting the quality. Nothing's wrong with that. The quality that you want, right? Just make sure you get that quality that you want.
Yeah, because it could be a $10 house or a $100 house here. designing and building. So it just depends on the quality.
and the quality that you want. But China is a good place to go. They have something called the Canton Fair. Those of you who want to go to China, Canton Fair, Google it. They have it in, is it April? They have it again in October, so it's actually gone already for finished for this year. But go to that fair. Go to the one for the day. So it's a 3 week stay. So you have to go the week. So if you're interested in building, beauty, whatever you're interested in, go to the week of that one that you're interested in. You can also just go on the Canton website, Canton Fair website. Go to the website, look for those suppliers on the site, and contact them. They will send you their brochure. They will send, if it's not too bulky, you can get samples. They're very cooperative, right? So go onto the Canton Fair website. Look for those persons who exhibited at the Canton Fair. And you might even see video. So when you go there and you find the exhibitor, they have them websites. You know, you can go to their website, see what they have. Right? You can probably go find them from Alibaba and all these places. And the Chinese are very swift. They respond quickly, like that, clock. I have two that I'm dealing with there now for 2 products, and they're pretty good with that. Right? So just make sure you're either on Alibaba or China Express or same Canton Fair website that you're getting the source from them. Right? And you're gonna ask for payment, you can ask to pay through Alibaba. So them depend on Alibaba, make them bill it through the Alibaba. Alibaba now gonna pay them to you get your goods.
Laura says, I own a house and I'm 62. So I don't think I can do it anymore. I don't even finish building. I wanted to, but I started it.
Don't think you can do what anymore?
I guess investing more properties.
Was she the person who was talking about addition?
No. That was Danielle.
Oh, so she owned a house, she's 62.
Lorna was the one who said she wished she had met you when she was younger, that she would have done more property investing.
But this is Lorna asking that she says she's 62 now. She don't think she can do it anymore. What about your children?
Can invest vicariously in them.
Yeah, I want your kids. My kids do a lot now. Why if you have children you can't feed them or clothes them and not get nothing out of them? So one you know where to come my money to Zander. So I just want to go use them to buy property. Yeah, what about your children? Remember your children can get loan and so on. If you don't feel that you can't go any further, don't go any further. But tidy up the space around you so that you don't feel like you're living in a construction zone. Right? So you could have dropped out of that. Those of you came on late, so I'm struggling to put on this area. So if you feel like you're living in a construction zone, like you can't be bothered, you don't want to do any more addition and so on, just pretty up the space that you actually live in. Clear out the excess stuff, just free it up, you can go make a paint job, buy the nice things that you want now, run with that. Run with that. Whatever rent you're collecting and so on, run with that. And if you don't have kids at home, you can rent out them space. You don't have to hang out with them. When them come, them can come with them blow up back bed. You have more questions?
No.
Questions. We're almost out of time. TikTok, you got to ask me the questions. If you have any.
Questions. Oh, here's a question.
15 to 18 million. You want to buy a home in Kingston? Your budget sound like Portmore and Spanish Town.
Yeah, 15 to 18.
Wherever you get 15 to 18 million house in Kingston, you're not going to want to live there. So you're looking at Portmore, Spanish Town. It's very easy to commute from Portmore to Kingston. Spanish Town too. We do that now too. Is it easy? from Spanish Town to come in?
No, it depends on the time of day.
What's the hiccup? What's the challenge?
Well, I travel non-peak hours, so it's easy for me. But for persons who travel peak, there is the congestion to from like St. John's Road to the toll. That can be a lot in the morning. You have to get up early.
You have to get up early. Well, you know, where we used to live in Spanish Town, you always had to get up early.
Yeah.
We had to get a 5 o'clock bus to come.
Yeah, you can. The
Lay
6:37.
Sleep in that bed.
It will have to be out there by 5:30.
But
You
if
have
you
an easier commute, and then you leave after 6 p.m. from wherever work you are to get back.
But for me, the commute was worth it.
Yes, there person is a challenge is the traffic at peak hours.
But that's not a challenge. I'm telling you, if you had done it when I did it at age 22,
You'd be in Kingston
you'd
now.
be in Kingston now.
Yeah.
Long time. I bought a house in Spanish Town in 1989, right? I was 66, I was 23 years old. And the commute was rough. But I'm only saying it is rough now because when I think about it, there's a boy make it up from 4, catch a boat, they get 20 pack, get this pack, get on a bus 5 o'clock, struggle coming to town.
I mean, you
Then-
lived it and it's just.
And then do the reverse, come on, reach home late at night, some frog jump and down and up on my door. But now I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Your memories over exaggerated.
Yes, exactly, Tony.
Because we survived it, and it was just a norm.
It was just a norm. There was nothing wrong about it.
No, you just know you had to get up. You just had
Yeah.
to get up out of your bed. And once
Yeah.
you got past getting up out of your
Your
bed,
bed.
everything else was okay.
I mean, we hung out at my office like till 7 when traffic were up.
Yeah.
Then we walked halfway through, catch my bus. And them time the bus never easy. They talk about coaster bus, so you drop off a step. And get home and could do it the reverse in the morning. So
But what happened is persons who start out in Kingston and have that easy life where they're getting up at 7 o'clock to go to work for 8:30, they can't imagine getting up out of their bed at 5. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
you have a condition in mind.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, the same house that you would have bought at age 23 is the same house you're going to buy now at 42.
Yeah.
The same house.
And what I don't realize is that you're in this rent house, and yeah, you're comfortable. But you see, the minute you get into a house that you own, it's a different level of appreciation, and you do what you need to do to keep it.
Yeah.
And that means getting out of your bed at 5:30.
You
You do it.
Mhm.
A different level.
And there's a whole different in your headspace and your thinking. When you own your own property, you're on a different level. Totally different than if you don't have your name on a title. There's just this is like a step over a bridge onto the next level, literally. Or like you move from first floor, you're now on the second floor, something like that.
Yeah,
right?
it's like you finally step onto the ladder too.
Yeah. So
And yeah, people talking about the renters problem. You're like, did not have that issue.
what renter's problem?
Landlord calling for rent. The pipe burst and they don't come fix it.
I know some roof gone and it not fix it.
I know, right?
Nah, guys. You have to pull out the stops to own your own house. And you have to do it that early before you reach 25. I don't care what kind of house you buy. Once you qualify for some money, whether NHT, the bank, whoever, just go buy a place.
Yeah, Maurice says he has some savings. Oh, Maria says she has some savings plus her NHD.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Maria is 49. 1.5 cash using NHT. But NHT only giving you 9 million on the open market, you know.
Yeah, maybe she joined
You're joining with
someone.
somebody.
So she's getting 17.
Tell you something.
Like an extended quad is now 18 million.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
extended quad. And
really?
this is like extended only on the downstairs.
Yeah. And this is like with some other house beside you. You better have go buy a Palmetto Pines land and go build a house. Yeah, seriously. If it's you alone, 11 million the government giving you. Right? So you buy land for X, you have the rest to build. Or if it's 12, you get 17 million to build. But it's gonna be difficult. Kingston, yeah, forget. You could go with a studio.
We're gonna get a studio for 18 million in Kingston. Have you seen the prices? And they're not even building the studios in the cheap location. They're building it in the high price locations.
And then she came out with some one that was 15 million. It's only how much are them? Is it?
Like 12
like
million.
Jesus. Tony, check it. Let me see how much. Let me see how much the cheapest. Literally in St. Anne. Guys, if you go to Portmore, a Spanish town, early, in your 20s, you can come, you're in your 40s, you're back in a St. Andrew. And you get pay increase, you step up in a life, you're going to sell that property there, you're going to move on. That's what you do. You have to make the sacrifice.
What we're looking for?
You're looking for St. Andrew, sale, house, apartment. Townhouse kind of that thing. No, the townhouse and everything not cheap.
I don't know, we can find out non-added.
You know where it's
Core
reasonable?
view.
When they're near to Kingston, those apartments already sell out. Beside NHT and the
Union
Estate. Union Estate reasonable, you know. You can buy one of those. Seaport, Kingston 11 for 7 million. You share it?
Yeah.
Dwayne Park of a 2.8 million property, but man, that's on the market days, 100 days.
1,000.
1,279. So you know that nobody no want it. Another 2.8. You have a Kingston 11, 7 million. That's a one bedroom. 8 million. Kingston 11.
Where's Kingston
again.
11?
Cash only. Properties located near the Kingston and St. Andrew businesses are really offering potential. Really.
Oh, here.
Georgiana.
It's not bad.
Close. Beautiful photos. This is at 10.5. What is it?
An apartment. It's not bad.
An apartment?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What is up for me? Oh, this crosses across the street. Oh,
Yeah, it's not bad.
let me see the other one. Let me show you inside.
Nope. This is the first side.
10.5. They will never show me this.
I've just seen it like you
Could I
know.
probably go buy this? How much this for the market?
13.
13.
It's a studio, right?
It's a
Yeah, this one is a studio.
ground floor studio. Oh, it's small. 279 square feet, central located, easy access and business district will comprise entrance, kitchen, and bedroom. This one is small. 276, 10.5. See, that's where you get for your money.
See, this is
We know Dela Cree too. We sold Dela Cree for like 5 million back in the day. Yeah, Dela Cree. This is on Spanish Town Road, guys. Dela Cree, not bad.
This one's been up here a while.
Because we've been up here a while, 78 days. Seaview Gardens, 12 million.
There's a lot of Kingston 11 properties.
A lot of Kingston. Kingston 11 not sell for that now. Stony Hill. Alright, so 15 million now. Barrett's Avenue, Kingston 7. This sound like the one Ellison. Is it?
It's like almost
We
drop off the road.
drop off the road and I don't see a neighbor. TikTok. Tony, who do we share the TikTok? Who know the TikTok good? Tell me how I'm sharing this, Tony. Woodland Grove Radials.
Here.
Oh, we have that one selling. Woodland Grove, but it's unfinished. That's the one we have for 50 million. Rowling Avenue, Kingston 20. This is Dwayne Park. 3 bedroom fixer up in Dwayne Park. Great potential. 3 bed. 50 million. Click on it, Razzie. Only Dwayne Park and New Wave you get for that money.
And this is the other side. This is the total
This is
side.
the townhouse side. You can know the Matalan house, you know. Alright. So you can get Dwayne Park 15 million. You probably gonna say I don't want to Dwayne Park. Garden Terrace in a New Haven too.
outside of the budget.
Outside budget. But
But
say Kingston,
Dunbarton, 1 bedroom apartment here for 90.5.
where's that? Where's Dunbarton? Dunbarton.
Looks decent.
Look decent. 1 bedroom apartment. I'm gonna show you inside. Plum Lane, Whitehall. 20 million is a house. 195
Apartment,
apartment.
private treaty.
20 million.
And this is an apartment, 600 square feet, 24. Kingston 8. So this is on Constance Road. Yeah.
Oh, kitchen is small.
Think this kitchen is small?
Can you turn it
Peter, it's have decent space. It's a 1 bed apartment. You did that much cooking.
on? That one's dirty.
Yeah.
But 20 million.
So the bedroom's a good size.
If you're single, you want to just buy an apartment in St. Andrew. But if you're talking about you really need a 2 bedroom, go Spanish Town or Port with that budget.
Next is Kensington. This is a nice location.
That's a
too.
nice location. 20 million.
A good location.
Yeah, it's just around the road. 1 bedroom, that little son?
Or the bed really big is a king. No, it's not good. Bedroom small.
Bedroom small, man. What? Kitchen's little too.
Yeah. This is like the entrance to the property.
I'm not looking at Nana window.
To the entrance here. Yep.
That's what you get for 20 million, guys. Ouch.
Must be a studio.
1 bed, 1 bath. 460 square feet. Look at it.
I didn't see a living room. That's why I'm wondering if it was a
Yeah.
studio.
So this one is really big. It's currently on my God looking at the hills.
Yeah. Border.
Sorry, everybody.
Borderton. Kingston 13 as a house for 21 million. Where's Borderton? Brotherton.
13. No, no, I'm not seeing that. I'm Walton.
Oh yeah, it says located off Walton.
Right.
But you can get a whole 10 bedroom house for 21 million.
A whole 10 room bedroom. Oh no, far down it there. You see? Instead of nice, we're going to call Walton 1 time, 3 now.
This is one of the off
Hold on,
roads.
not a rental in this door. You see? Let me see the right up. Slab roof, not bad. Located off Waltham,
One in the front slab. First it is zinc.
Zinc, was a yard, good yard, 3 individual house, 5 house, 10 bedroom. We need to look on this. 10 bedroom, 6 bathroom, making that ideal investment for multifamily dwellings or house.
It's a good price point for investment.
Yeah, moving ready while others just need a touch of renovation to make it more homely and always occupied. Working utilities makes the property all great vibes. Units with their own GPS meter, making it easy, making it rental easy. But this is gonna need a cash buyer because of the multiple houses on it.
How do you know that?
The bank's not gonna do that, man. You must have a wild time. Supposed to be single dwelling house.
How do you know that?
Single dwelling house. The one I was selling, they had to take a loan. They had to buy cash.
Oh.
That 3 billion a year. She's showing them more. Just the outside she's showing. Where is this?
Long lane.
Waltham one that look interesting.
Alright, we're out of time.
Oh, out of time. Thank you, everybody. Fully fenced. I need to check where it is.
Brotherton Avenue.
Brotherton. Oh no, I mean, let me say where it is on far down.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's it, everyone. Thank
No
you for
more
joining us.
questions. Thank you so much. Give us a call if you need any help. 876-292-6. No, don't give me a call. WhatsApp message. I'm going to try and get some sleep right now. Hello, please read. What was I to read? Hello.
We did respond. That's the last question we just responded to.
Which one?
1.5 in cash. Have NHT benefit 15 to 18 million.
Okay. Give us a call. No, send me WhatsApp messages. Let me see how much you qualify for, how much deposit you have. See if I can
1.5.
point you in the right direction. Or somebody else asked.
Oh,
Somebody else said that they need to purchase. Already saved 1.5. Love your content. Thank you so much. Very informative. Thank you, Halcon. So we'll see you next week. Sunday at 3. Bye everyone.
bye. Have a good day.